Hey, this is CeoTrades, where money works for you. Today we have a very important question to ask you. What are your next 5 moves in crypto? What are they? You see, when most people ask themselves this, they don't even know what it means. They don't know what I'm referring to. They think that you're crazy. That's right. What are your next 5 moves in crypto? Well, let's take a look at a few slides here that will get you some clarity into envisioning the next 5 moves in crypto for you. What can you gain? You see, most people don't know, but they expect to gain monetary value. But have you ever stated the intended goal? Have you ever written it down? Have you ever visualized it before you write it down? Have you ever dreamed of the possibilities? Most people dream about the possibilities, but then they don't meditate. I mean, I at times have neglected to meditate, to envision myself. But as time progressed, when I started to realize that what I could gain, what I could possibly gain, I wrote down a plan. I have an intended goal. I know the purpose that I want this money for. I remind myself on a daily basis. I know that it can fulfill many needs and it can make a lot of people happy, because money does buy happiness. That's right. But clarity, be clear on your desires. Be clear on what you can gain. There's nothing like having a clear goal with a clear mind, clear intentions that will get you there. Number 2, what's your strategy? What's your reasoning and logic behind entering into a specific crypto coin? Is there some information that you might have access somewhere? Is there a way that you could tell that because this is happening, X is happening, Y is going to happen for you in your favor? Explain it. Explain it to yourself. When are you going to enter and when are you going to exit? There's no more important value than knowing that you have an entry strategy as well as an exit strategy. What happens if it's not going your way? Are you ready to get out, or are you just going to do what everybody else does? And that's why this type of market has not been useful for those, the majority of newbies, the majority of new people coming into the space of stocks and crypto. The reality is that people believe that even if it's going down, there's no end. However, if you're invested and not trading, then you're okay. Why? Because in the end, it's going to come back up. However, did you know that there are ways, there are strategies specifically that if it's not going your way, you could get out much quicker than instead of waiting until you have a 10, 20, 30, $100,000 loss or more? That's right. Build a strategy, research a strategy, find ways that will get your investments across and that you'll be able to get better returns and safer investing methods. There's a long term, there's a short term, there's a day term, and there are minute term strategies. Depends on what you want to do. Obviously, the long term is for investors, and the short and day minutes are usually for day traders. But that's up to you. Maybe a combination of both might work. Just like I do, I have a combination of both. Growth, the good and the bad. You could lose money. You could lose it all. However, what do you gain from just having your money in a bank? What do you gain from having money underneath your mattress or in some sort of vault or wherever you might have it? If you never try, then you'll never know. However, history shows that the longer you stick with it, the more it's going to grow. That's the good. It eventually will grow. Your entry might not be perfect. You might have accessed the investment of crypto at the wrong time. However, sooner than later, it will immensely bring you returns anywhere from 3% to 10% to 100%. Who knows? It depends on your patience. So stop sitting by a computer and panicking if you haven't been able to build the stomach that's needed for day trading. Skills. What are your financial advantages for investing? Have you read any books? Have you listened to any books? Have you studied underneath some guru or someone who claims to be a guru? Yep, I've fallen trap into both of those categories. Sorry, I meant to say I've fallen into the trap of following and paying someone who presented themselves as a guru, who is well followed in the news and media. However, as I went into the program, it seems like there was no specific strategy other than the basics. What is your financial advantage is you need to invest in order to find out. It might be perfect, it might not be enough, but invest. Invest in your knowledge account, because that is your financial advantage. Are you reading and researching? Making sure that you're going over the news, especially in the coins and the stocks that you're interested in. Coins can move. Media will move it, as well as individual investors, because that is the play right now. The individual investor is moving a coin because of sentiment, news, or some purpose that it fulfills in society. The technicals. Is a coin going upward, downward, sideways, not moving at all, not much attention? These are the skills that you need to develop in order to be able to find the strategies necessary to invest. Insight or advantages. What is your leverage? How much are you investing? Do you know, or do you have an idea of where an investment can take you? The catalyst is very important. What is a catalyst? Is that your insight or your advantage into going into a specific crypto coin? The reasons that you invest, or your why, what is your why, is what will get you there. That's your vehicle. So make sure you gather as much information as you can. Sometimes you have 7 sources of information, but if you get 2 or 3, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Don't focus on getting all 7. Obviously, if you have all 7, you know that's a solid investment. And that's what people do, is they measure their progress, their research, and the reasons why they're going into an investment opportunity. Every day you're presented with investment opportunities. But what are you going to do? What are your next 5 moves in crypto? This is CeoTrades, where money works for you.